Hello, this is the notes for 7.7. I really didn't want to do a separate sheet of paper. What you can do is just work on this one. So you do need a ruler. The rulers are in the back of the room, in the first drawer of the brown cabinet with the flowers. You're welcome to go get one. The straight edges at the front of the room will also work, but if you would like a ruler, you can get it. Anyways, today what we're doing is measuring, and I want you to put the ruler right at the mark right here. And what that's saying is that every half an inch is 20 miles. So anytime you measure half an inch, it is 20 miles. And I want to show you something in the calculator. Half an inch, so let me see. Let me try to get it to zoom in. Half an inch is 8 little marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 little marks is what makes half an inch. Why does that matter? Well, these won't land exactly on half of inches. So we need to know how much every little marking actually is. So what you do is you take the actual measurement, which is 20 miles, and you divide by 8 because that's how many markings are in the ruler. And this says 2.5. What that means is that every marking on the ruler is 2.5 miles. So let me just give you an example. If I measure from Southport to Sand Dollar Reef, we put the ruler with the first line at the dot, and then you kind of rotate it so it will touch the other dot, which I'm going to say is right here like this. And to me, it looks like this first line is sort of in the center of that dot. And the first line after the one is the one kind of in the center of that second dot. That means that we have half an inch right here, another half an inch, and one little marking. And that's why that is why that matters. Here we go, if I could speak correctly today. We got 2 half an inches, so we would be up to 20, 40. So I'm going to make a little marking like this. You don't have to do that. You just have to add them together. I just want to help you understand. And then one little one right here, remember? So that would be a plus 2.5. That means that the total distance for these two would be 42.5 miles. 42.5 miles. So that's what I would like for you to do. I'm going to show you again just to make sure that you understand. The reason that I got this 2.5 miles per marking is because this is not going to land exactly on half an inches. So we needed to know how many one of the little marks were. I did 20 divided by 8 because there were 8 marks on the half an inch. That means that every mark is 2.5 miles. Then you measure. You try to get that first point in the middle of the dot, and then the second point in the middle of the other dot that you're trying to find the distance of. And half an inch makes 40, and then and then this one little mark more that it went over is 2.5, making it that 42.5. So that's how you do the majority of this. I do realize what the answers are on the answer documents. Please do not write a sample answer is. I know what the answers are on the answer document, and they will not be counted correctly if you put those on there. So let me give you some advice, especially with this one. You can make your scale drawing a whole lot smaller. It doesn't have to be enough to fit the index card. It could be really small as long as it can fit inside. Too small is okay for the purpose of this paper. What they try to give you is the biggest one possible, which is not necessary. We just want to make sure that it fits on your index card. Anyway, so just want to give you some pointers on that, and that is the notes for 7.7. Please take turns on working these out together, and then turn them in once you're done.